So, where do you work with in the Bonner program?
I work at the Preschool Enrichment Program, or PEP. It's a preschool for 3 and 4-year-olds, and I just work with a 3-year-old group.
Okay. What do you do with the group in the program?
We try to teach them a lot of school skills. Like, a lot of the kids have never, many of them are only children, so they don't really know how to play, as weird as that sounds, or like teaching them to share, teaching them basically like to cut, to sit still, to listen to stories, teaching them words. We just taught them about dinosaurs, random little lessons and stuff, just to try and get them ready to go onto the 4-year-old group and have those basic skills, and then eventually onto school.
Okay. What does community service mean to you?
Kind of the same thing, paying back. Right now, I work with 3-year-olds, and sometimes I feel totally useless, and I'm thinking, what am I doing? Why is this helping? But then other times you see these total breakthroughs, and for me, I can kind of see I'm helping raise the future. One of the little girls, you can just tell we've actually really made a difference. She's just come so far. She has a pretty strong learning disability, and just to make a difference in one little girl's life is pretty wonderful.
Okay. Okay. What is your favorite part of community service?
For me, I would probably just have to say, even though this is really specific, working with the 3-year-olds. Sometimes it's terrible, but then other times it's just wonderful. And as selfish as the reason it is, it can just make my whole day better when one of them is happy, or you can teach them something, or you see them actually learn to write their name or start reading. I mean, that doesn't happen a lot, but just those little moments where you can tell you've actually made a difference to some little child.
Okay. What is the most special moment you've had in the program?
Probably going back to the little girl with the learning disabilities I was talking about earlier. Every time she came in, she would scream, she would cry, she would freak out. And all of a sudden I looked up the other day and I realized that she was communicating with us, and she never spoke. But I think it was when she looked up at me and asked if she could please have a puzzle. And I was just amazed, because I don't think I'd ever actually heard her speak before. She would sing some random songs or kind of wander off. And then she completed the whole puzzle. And then another teacher and I looked over today, and she was just building this huge tower of blocks, which we didn't even know she could do because she never really played with anything. And when she comes in, she's just calm now, and she's actually trying to learn, and she's cutting and doing all these other things that the children are, which is just amazing.
Okay. What is something you have learned about yourself through the program?
I've learned a lot about my patience, just kind of my limits, and that has actually helped me better than wanting to be more patient, learning that I can't actually control everything, which I've kind of assumed I could, and that I can actually make a difference.
What made you decide to join the program?
I was actually, for a while I was determined that I was going to go to Center College, and I was actually accepted into the Bonner program there until I ended up coming to Lindsay. I didn't apply my freshman year. I kind of wanted to figure everything out, but I really wanted to serve, and I really wanted to help some more, and I knew that Bonner was the way to go to do that, so I decided to join up, and I'm really glad I did. I think just by being kind and trying, I think kindness kind of spreads like a virus,
Okay.
and I think we're kind of infecting campus.